Hello. Are you our caller?
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah, Mark.
Okay. What's going on?
There's been an ongoing kind of incident with this particular facility. My cousin's in here, and they have this rule that says that I have to use their kiosk to log in and get the. And I live across the street, coming here almost every day.
I got you.
So there's been many instances that I've come here and they've just let me sign in on a piece of paper. I said, okay, you know, or maybe you get up if it's that important for you that I sign in. Here's my ID. I'm willing to ID, and you can get up and sign me in. And then, so today I came in and this gentleman right here, the guy here in this brought a T-shirt. When I walked up and I told the lady the same thing, right? I said, hey, look, and she because I was here earlier and she got frustrated. She goes, I don't even want to let you in because she doesn't want to. Let me break this so-called rule that she's following. But I told her, I don't know who's touching that screen. I don't want to be sitting here. You know, I give you my ID. I mean, isn't that more important that you have my identification and you could log me in?
Sure.
So she called the supervisor right now. And the supervisor says, well, you know, she says, well, you got to log in.
Do you have your ID?
Yeah.
Can I just
She says, the supervisor says, oh, you got to log in. Or I said, well, I don't want to do this. She goes, well, somebody can log you in. I said, okay, great. Then these guys can log in. They refused to do it. They started to trespass me as soon as I called to report her husband having to threaten to beat me up. Now, so here's what happened. When I came in, I said, then you get up and do this. And he says, who the fuck are you talking to? And I was like, oh. He goes, that's my fucking wife. He goes, don't you fucking talk like that. I said, well, then, you know, this is not your issue, sir. I just want to get in there, see my cousin, blah, 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 blah.
Sure.
So then I tried to sit down, moved back over here. And I said something again, and he stood up and got like right in my fucking face. I could smell his cigarettes, and he said, I'll beat your fucking ass. And so I was like, whatever. I got my eyes off of him, and then I just whatever, right? And so I didn't provoke this. I just want my rights to go hand this stuff to my cousin in a reasonable fashion, not some uncivil, unlawful position that they're taking, that I have to touch their screen and do their work for them.
Well, so this is the thing. I can understand your viewpoint on that 100%, right? You don't know who's been touching it. There's a lot of people in and out of here and stuff like that. I can understand, you know, hey, we got, you know, there's flus that go around, there's sicknesses going around. We don't want to. So I can understand your viewpoint on that 1,000,000%. I get where you're coming from, right? But as a private facility, they have their procedures on how they do things. Right. And if that's how they need you to sign in.
But the supervisor just told her somebody could do it. And they're refusing to do it because I reported her husband.
Right. And that's the thing.
And they trespassed me.
So this is the thing, right? If the supervisor's telling them to do it, if the supervisor's not here and they decide to go against an order of the supervisor, then you can call in at a later time and say, hey, this is what happened, and then they'll reap the repercussions.
But what about this guy sitting here threatening me?
So I'm going to go have a conversation with him as well, right? And we're going to see exactly what happened.
But there's a good chance he's going to lie to you, but that's okay.
Right. And you know, I'll be able to, you know, I'll speak with him. I'll speak with the receptionist. I have your side of it and everything. When it comes down to it, it is a private facility. Their policies and procedures are what has to be followed when you're coming here to see family, friends, whoever it may be here, right? And again, I get where you're coming from, not wanting it, and I can see
this is a lawsuit for me,
and I can see where, hey,
I want this report. I want you to report that they trespassed me. I want your report.
So if
I'm going to take this to a lawsuit,
so
for sure.
if they want you trespassed, then yeah, there'll be a trespass issued. If you want a copy of it, I'm more than happy to give you a copy of it. They'll have a copy of it here. Like I said,
that's a great lawsuit.
You can call back into a supervisor and say, hey, I spoke with so-and-so, they said that...
Do you have a card, Mr. Jones?
I will have a card for you, yes. And then, like I said, if you want a copy of the trespass, if they do want you trespass, not saying that they're... Like I said, I'll get that information from them.
I just wanted to come and deliver some stuff to my cousin who's sick.
Right. And again, if that's the route...
But they do this every single time.
If that's the route they want to go, I'm more than happy to give you a copy of it.
And this is the second time I've been here, right? I mean, well, I'm not even in there. They can't trespass me now. I'm not here.
Well, you're still on the property. They can't trespass you.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I was told to wait for you, or I would have left.
6/27/40.
Right? So
well, yeah, you're the one who called, so we're going to definitely come here and check out with you. Hotel 600-541-63-2820. So I'll go and chat with them, see what route they kind of want to take it. If they want you trespass, they may just say, no, we just want him to leave. He comes here all the time. His cousin is here. They just don't want to heat a situation. If that's the case, just take off for the night, let it cool off, maybe come back tomorrow during the week when the supervisor is here, then you can speak with the supervisor one-on-one and kind of let them know what happened as well, right? I'll still give you a case card in regards to this call.
And if she does that, am I going to be facing something I got to go to court for or something? Or?
No, so if they trespass you, you just can't come back. If you come back, then you're subject to arrest. It's just stating that you've been trespassing here. Now, they can lift it at a later date. If you're invited back here, it's different. But if they want you trespassed, then that means
I know one thing. I want to sue them now. So I need some type of report that what they did to me. That's what I need.
So, and again, if they want you trespassed, I'll be happy to give you a copy of that.
However they want to do, but I need your report, whatever the circumstance, I need your report because I'm calling an attorney tomorrow. I'm tired of this. Is like the third or fourth time my cousin has been in this facility. They try and do this to me every time. The last round that he was here 3 months ago, they released it. There was no problem.
All right, there's that back for you. Just hang out here with my partner. I'm gonna go chat with them. I'll chat with the gentleman, and then we'll take it from there. So like I said, they may just say, hey, take off for the night, and if that's it,
and then what about this guy who threatened me? You going to do anything about that?
So what exactly did he say to you?
I told you he threatened to beat me. He got up and he said, "I beat your fucking ass."
You don't have to get up in my face. All right, I understand. I asked you what he said.
Right, but I wanted you to understand the threat. If I tell you, hey, get out of my face, and I'm right here, you don't understand the threat of what somebody comes up in your face and is breathing their cigarette smoke in your mouth and your nose.
And I understand.
Okay, so that's pretty close, right?
I'm gonna speak with him and advise him of what the repercussions of that could be as well, right?
Well, I mean, do I have any recourse to file any complaint or charge against him?
So if you felt that you were in immediate danger, you felt that he had the capability to carry out a threat.
Yes, I did, sir.
And all that stuff, then yeah, you can file charges for assault.
Yes, I'm going to file for charges for assault.
Okay. All right, so we'll chat with them. We'll have you fill out a sworn written statement stating that those were the incidents that occurred.
Okay.
And then we can file charges on him for that. Since it didn't happen in our presence, we can't arrest him for that right now.
Maybe there's cameras in there.
But it didn't happen in front of us.
Right.
So due to assault being a misdemeanor, we can't physically arrest him for that. We have to file charges with the state, and then the state attorney's office will then further prosecute.
Can you inquire if there's cameras? I think there probably
We can.
Okay. So why don't you ask that question?
We can definitely see. We can see if they have cameras inside the lobby to.
You'll see. I never once approached him. He always walked towards me to tell me to shut the fuck up or tell me that he was the boss. Right?
Okay.
That's his wife. You know, like I said, I don't want to sign in and touching that screen. I just don't.
Okay, I got you.
Clear. I should be able to sign in. Or they can sign me in. She's cool.
Hello.
I'm going to trespass him from the facility.
Okay.
I was here when it happened.
So you were here.
I saw the whole thing. So none of that happened. We also have it on video if you look at.
Are you the husband? Okay, so did you get in his face saying you were going to beat his ass and all this stuff?
No, I just told him respectfully, stop screaming at my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
And then he started raising his voice at me.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then that's when he
and
said
you were witness to all this.
Yeah, and that's when he said.
And which one's the wife? I'm sorry, is it you, the reception, and you were witness to it as well?
Yeah, we were walking up the hallway.
Walking up the hallway.
This is the second time he came today.
Okay.
I had texted my administrator and told him that I didn't feel comfortable with him.
Mm-hmm.
The first time he came and I told him that I didn't want to let him in anymore while I'm working. She said that she know who he is. He's a complete asshole in the text message. So.
Right, but he does have a family member that stays here, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Cousin.
And I've advised him of, well, this is a private facility. Your guys' policy and procedures on how they sign in and all that stuff, it has to be followed, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's saying he spoke with a supervisor, saying that you guys can do it for him if he provides an ID. That's between you guys, right? If that's what y'all want to
And
do.
right after that, I called the administrator, said I'm going to trespass him. She goes, "You do whatever you need to do."
Yep.
So he's trespassed.
Okay. And then so we'll handle that. We'll get a copy for you guys here.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently he's been calling, I guess leaving threatening messages about the flag. Like, oh, he's gonna burn it down if we don't put it back at half staff. We don't put it back up there.
So, and again, I've already advised him of the trespass procedure. Like, hey, if that's the route they want to go, I'm going to provide him a copy with it. You guys will have a copy on file, and I've told him, hey, once you're trespassed, you're subject to arrest if you return.
Right.
And that's it.
That's it.
He can do as he pleases after that if he he's claiming that he's going to try to do something civilly. That's between him and
Right,
an attorney and you guys, right?
Right.
But I haven't told him any private facility, they have policy and procedures. You're on their property, you have to follow them, right? I get not touching a screen and stuff like that, but you guys are a medical facility, you have hand sanitizer everywhere, you can get your hands cleaned up,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So we'll go ahead. Are you like somebody that's in charge as of right now?
Both of us. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an ID with you? That way we can just get it on the trespass form. And do you have a license with you by chance?
It's in my car. Where you parked that, baby?
In the back.
Okay.
I can just grab your name and stuff. You got ID with you, sir, by chance?
In the car.
It's in the car.
Yeah,
All right. I can just.
She can walk back there and grab it.
Yeah. If you guys
watch
just.
the door while you.
Oh,
I
got a picture. You got a picture? I got a picture.
Yeah. If you guys got a picture of it, that'd be cool. I just that way it can just be on the trespass form and all that good stuff.
Should have a picture.
Cool.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
You don't. All right. I'll grab your name in just a second.
Okay.
On top of 27 out of Florida by number and 1 by name and date of birth.
What happened?
No, I just wanted to ask you. So if you were sitting here in my position, right?
No, I totally. Give me 1 second to give the info over the radio, and then we'll get right back into it.
All right.
By number is Kilo 215-108-08300 1023 for name and date of birth. Where's that? Let me just grab her name real quick, and then we'll I'll get back into it with you. All right. What was your first name?
KEV as in Victor, INA.
I'm sorry. KEV
INA.
INA. You have a middle initial?
D.
D. Last name?
Kynes, KINES.
KINES. And what's your date of birth?
1/16/86.
1/16/86. Okay. So it's your R65 name, date of birth? First name is going to be Kilo, Echo, Victor, India, November, Alpha. Middle initial D, Delta. Last name Kilo, India, November, Echo, Sierra. DOB's 1/16/86, black female. That'll be for the receptionist. By number was for the husband. I could pretty much already know what question you're going to ask me. I get it. Like I told him in the situation, not wanting to touch the screens and stuff like that, sign in. I can see both sides of it, right? Germs going around, a lot of people are getting sick. I can understand that, right? But again, policy and procedures of how you guys handle business here. If that's how you need him to sign in, that's how you need him to sign in. He's claiming a supervisor said that you guys can do it for him. That's neither here nor there. If he wants to make a complaint to a supervisor, that's a conversation you and a supervisor will have, right? I've advised him of that. If he doesn't want to follow procedures on how to sign in and he's asked to leave, he needs to leave. It's a private facility. I get there's family here and stuff like that. But again, it's a private business. That's how things are run, right? I can understand where you're coming from on a personal side. Somebody speaking a certain type of way to your significant other, nobody's going to like that. So I can understand coming to that defense of a family member, especially a spouse.
It was even like this right here. This is how it went down. He came in the first time. She told him, "Oh, you got to have ID or something, sign it." He walked out with an attitude.
Mm-hmm.
He came back in. This time she explained to me you have to sign in on the keypad, and I'm just sitting here quiet and I ain't saying nothing. He raised his voice.
Mm-hmm.
The moment he raised his voice, I told him, I said, can you please not raise your voice at my wife?
Mm-hmm.
He turned around, he said, okay. Then he come over here and he sit down. And then I'm explaining to him, like, it ain't her fault. She got policies and procedures that she got to do.
Right.
I don't give a care who, what? Well, I don't even want to hear none of that. So now I'm like, don't raise your voice at me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how that ended.
Right.
They came out, they told him, okay, well, this is what you got to do this, blah, 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 blah. He got mad.
Are you able to pull up the video by chance of the lobby to see what?
I can't even get in that room.
Can't even get into it? Okay, that's the administrative. Okay.
I don't have a master key.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, just to kind of see that I can show, but again, you guys are two witnesses to it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
stuff
So
like
when
that,
I came out here, he was actually standing. So when I came around the corner, I heard him scream. The gentleman out here was standing here, yelling at her. and then he came over here
Okay.
and started screaming. And then he came back over there, and all this gentleman said was, "Hey, don't pretty much stop talking to my wife like that." You know, so but I find it funny.
Yeah.
He has no problem yelling at a woman, but the minute he's confronted by a man, and then he's like, "Oh,
So far.
yeah,
I got you.
So
Okay. So once I get your information in there for the trespass, because you're the person in charge on duty, we'll get you guys a copy, and he'll be on his way.
All right, and I'm going to go back to the side there. So just when you come in, you just
Yep, I got you.
Okay. All right.
Back to I'll have another number for the manager on duty. Whiskey 426-638-67347-0. You can just place that in the call unless it's important. Ten four. You have a license out of Florida?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just making sure. All right, there's that for you.
We got married 2 weeks ago, so if they didn't find my name, it's probably under my
Oh, do you have is Kynes your maiden or your
marriage.
married? Okay,
Yeah.
what's your maiden last name?
CR.
All right, one second. Get back to that real quick. I want to root it. CR.
OOMS.
CROOMS. 218 Rockwood 65 for Kavina's maiden last name. Charlie, Romeo, Oscar, Mike, Sierra. You can just place it in the call unless that's important. All right. So we will we'll get the paperwork. I'll come back here. I'll bring it in, have you sign it, and we'll get him on his way. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mark. Here's the deal. So I have 2 witnesses to what actually happened in that.
Oh, what actually happened?
Right.
Okay.
What actually happened. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Okay.
Step back real quick.
What you advised me is not the events that occurred.
Oh, that's what they said.
Okay.
listen.
All right. Listen. All right, you're going to listen to me now.
right.
I gave you your chance to talk. You're going to give me my chance to
Okay.
talk now. Okay.
You know what, sir? I want your supervisor, Joe. I want the watch commander here.
Okay. There is no watch commander.
Okay, then get the
we do
supervisor.
have a supervisor.
Okay, then call him, because that's
All
all
right.
we're doing.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm going to
gonna
advise you what's going to happen.
Sure.
All right. I have 2 witnesses.
Yeah, that are going to testify
I have
against
2
me.
witnesses to about what happened. They have been advised by other staff members here that you have been a problem in the past. Okay?
Said that, right?
So this is what's going to happen, right? You didn't want to follow their policies and procedures. You can call back up here at a later time and speak with the director or supervisor. But this is what's going to happen. They're going to have you trespassed. So I'm going to do the trespass paperwork, and you're heading out.
All right.
Okay?
All right. Get your supervisor here. And what about my assault
Okay.
charges on this man?
Our supervisor is currently busy.
Well, then you call him. We're waiting.
Okay? All right. Well, once you're trespassed, you're leaving.
Okay.
All right? Because they've already told you in there that you're trespassed.
Well,
All right.
I only stayed here because the dispatcher told
Okay.
me to just
And I
wait for
have
you.
2 other independent witnesses that saw what happened, that this gentleman never did that. Never got out of his chair, asked you to not speak to his wife like that.
That's not true. Then how did I know he smoked cigarettes?
You could just be telling me he smoked cigarettes. I don't know.
Well, ask him. Go smell the cigarettes on him.
Okay. We're not getting into this
Go
back
get your
and forth.
supervisor because you're obviously a horrible. Your camera. You're a horrible investigator and detective. Sir, please get me your supervisor or watch commander.
Okay. So
Do I need to call him myself? Because I
No,
will.
I'll ask him to come over here,
All
but
right.
he's going to tell you the exact same thing that we're telling you.
All right.
Okay?
All right. So let's do it.
241, 10-6.
So you want me to what? We'll go.
You're
drive right to the
gonna
property?
wait till I give you the trespass paperwork.
Oh.
10-4. Our caller out here. He's requesting a supervisor. If you can be 51.
I'm not gonna have to rely on you. Cameras. And that guy.
Okay. Are you waiting for a supervisor or are you leaving?
Yeah. I'm at Rockledge Health and Rehabilitation Center, 587 Barton Boulevard, and I'm requesting a supervisor or the watch commander.
Is that Rockford TV?
Yeah.
Rocket. Is he calling in 911?
I just met him hang up.
So, are you calling the watch commander?
All right. So you just called in 911, which is a misuse because that's not an emergency.
Sir, I don't feel that I asked you to call the watch commander. I haven't heard you call
I already called for 241. I just called for my supervisor. All right? You're going to stop acting like this. I have 2 witnesses inside who told me what actually happened in there.
That's not what actually happened. They're lying to you.
Okay, how do I know you're not lying to me?
Why would I called you?
That doesn't mean anything. Just because you called us doesn't mean you're not in the wrong.
If that guy hadn't gotten in my face, I wouldn't have called.
There's multiple witnesses and staff who have been told by other staff members that you're a problem here.
About signing in, yes,
okay,
sir.
And that's their policy and procedure. If you want to come here and visit your family, that's how you have to sign in.
That's okay? Fine. But that still doesn't give him the right to assault me. Sir, I want your watch commander here. Actually, I want the watch commander here. I don't want your
All right, we don't have a watch commander.
Okay, so I want a lieutenant or above.
All right, there's no lieutenant or above here right now. We have a single supervisor who's busy because we're short-handed, and you're wanting a supervisor because you want to cause a scene for no reason.
I want that.
Why would 2 people who were down the hallway who had no involvement?
Because they work here and they're friends with him.
Okay,
they are lying.
I'm not
Get
going.
the cameras. For you to claim that that's the truth and that I'm lying is a huge insult.
And then they're independent witnesses to the event.
They lie. Let's get the cameras, and you'll see that he did this to me.
And we can access the cameras when the person who has access to them can be here to get it.
So let's make sure that that's part of the investigation that we're going to do.
Okay.
On this assault.
I've done my investigation. I have 2 independent witnesses to the event.
Then they're lying.
2 independent witnesses to the event.
They are lying to you.
Okay.
I would not have gotten up and called anybody had that man not gotten in my face.
Yo. He's just acting up, and he's just wanting a supervisor. He keeps saying he wants to watch commander, lieutenant, or above. He's been a problem here. They advised him that they're going to trespass him. I've been advising him. He's claiming the dude assaulted him. I have 2 independent witnesses to the event that claim that didn't happen. You know, he's just doing the back and forth saying they're lying, they're all friends, they're lying. So I pretty much told him, hey, we're short-staffed, my supervisor's busy, there's nobody else here. So I'm just basically telling him, and then he just called in 911 in front of us too. But I'm not going to press that issue. But I'm just going to do a trespass and tell him to get on. So. Yeah. So, and he's claiming get the video, but there's nobody here that can access the video. And like I said, I have 2 independent witnesses to the event that claim what he's claiming is not what happened. So, I'm going to bang out the trespass, and then if he leaves, then he leaves. I'll let you know. Yeah. Well, because he's already been advised by them before we even got here that they were trespassing him. So he's already been verbally told by them, and I'm about to do the form now. So if he doesn't, he keeps acting up because he's acting a fool. I'm going to take him. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know. All right, later.
To close this unit, can we have you en route to a disturbance? Ellis Drive, Lakeview Boulevard, Zone 42. On Ellis Drive, there's 2 males going to fight. One stating, I'm going to kill you. It's 2 black males, one has no shirt, no weapons seen or applied. They're out in the street on Ellis Drive. 48 from the south there, anything?
Possible hot file hit.
4019, 525. 4-2, all units correct 18. You can put him on as well.
Possible warrant. Possible hot file hit. Possible sexual.
44, you put me on that DAV. You can put me on that DAV 6528.
Alpha 4, 10 days of it.
You can put me on DAV, not 244. It's going to be 444 going to the DAV. 440 going to the server.
Number.
Going on.
40, do you want the channel?
54 for now. .444 vehicles removed from the roadway. Northward. You put me back on that signal for 10 10, please.
Alright, just ran out of CAD. Let me load back up.
Just advised, I'm trying to locate. No individuals observed fighting so far. So you should have got nice in the area. You're 44, you can show me 97 on this now.
So far, I'm still logging in. I'll put you on it when I'm back.
Here's a copy of the trespass for you. It's got the case number and everything on it.
Okay.
I need a signature from you down here.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do this once the supervisor shows up.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's gonna take him a couple more minutes to get here. Okay. Well, you're gonna be leaving here.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen.
He can meet me somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Where's he gonna meet me?
You can meet him at the police department if you like, or he can give you a phone call.
Oh, I can go to the police department.
Okay. Yep. That'll work. He'll meet you there. So down here where it says violate.
But I want to know what's going to happen with the assault charge. I want that man's name. I want that cameras. I want some type of complaint because I called in. I want the complaint that's going to allow me to get the subpoena of those cameras. Because the fact when you come out and said, "Oh, now we know what really happened," sure. I am now determined to get to the bottom of this, and I'm going to sue everybody involved.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
what we can do, since, like I said, the director isn't here, who is the one who has access to the cameras, we can request that our day shift comes back out here, review the camera footage, and see if they can get something.
I want that in writing, sir. I want that you're going to do that in writing. I want my complaint written, so I have
the case number's on there. It'll be notated in the call.
Let me see this. Let's see. Okay, properly authorized management's warning to be issued. The above violations. Okay, but there's nothing that states that I called you.
It's gonna be notated in the call. This case number right here is the case number of your 911 call to us.
Okay.
And if you want a copy of that, you call the police department and do a public records request for that case
Okay.
number.
So I want to make sure though something's in writing or something that
It'll be notated in the call. So if you want a copy of it, you're going to call the police department and do a public records request for that case number. You'll get a printout and it'll have everything.
But I have your assurances right now, Officer Jones, the one that's recording. See when it's in red, and you told me yours was recording and it wasn't in red.
It is recording.
Okay. I want some type of acknowledgement of what I told you happened here when I called.
Okay.
How the man stepped up on me.
And this is what's going to happen.
You took down what they said.
We're going to have our day shift come out here, review the video, and if that's what happened, they're going to get a copy of it, and we'll go from there.
Right. And now when you have that video, will this man face arrest charges or charges for
what? And
will I get an apology from you?
Do not put your hand in my face.
And Mr. Deere, who said we now know what happened.
There's no apology that needs to be had.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because when we have witnesses to what happened, independent
but that doesn't
witnesses.
mean that that's what happened.
Okay, but that's how it is because they witnessed what happened.
No, what will tell us what happened is on the cameras, and then when those people are caught lying, what's going to be the repercussion for their lying and bearing false testimony against?
So they can trespass whoever they want to trespass
from their property. This is something else. I'm talking about the assault. Okay. I'm talking about the assault that you're ignoring, that you're brushing away, and that you're saying never happened.
I'm not ignoring
that.
Anything.
I must have just walked up to the guy who was sitting there and started threatening him, right? And then I learned that he smoked cigarettes. Right?
Okay. So this is what's going to happen. Okay, you've been trespassed from here. Mm-hmm. If you are to return, you're subject to arrest.
Right.
We will have our day shift come out here and review the video.
Right.
If what you're stating did occur, we can take it from there.
But what does that mean?
That means the video has to be reviewed.
Sure, I haven't even been able to file a complaint so what are you?
We have to get the video first, because now that I have two independent witnesses to what occurred, that's what happened. Until we review video, then what will happen is we will get back with you. We'll do the paperwork. We'll have you fill out a sworn written statement. And accompanied with the video, we can file assault charges. Okay, assault isn't a misdemeanor. That's not a misdemeanor exception. Means it did not happen in front of me. Means I cannot go make a physical arrest just based on what you said.
Right. But what does that make sense? What's the repercussion if I go down this path with filing these charges against him?
Well, then what happens is I file charges with the state attorney's office. Okay. They review it, and they will make a decision on if they're going to prosecute or not.
Fair enough.
That doesn't mean
fair enough.
I
want this man put on notice that he can't walk around doing that to people.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Once we have the video showing that it happened or not, then we'll take it from there.
Okay. But I have your assurances, Mr. Jones, that in the morning they're going to come here.
Yep.
Okay.
They'll come out here. They'll review the video of when it occurred. See if that's what really happened. If it was, they'll get a copy of it. I'm back to work on Wednesday. I'll go to your house. We'll do a sworn written statement. and
Okay.
I'll file
enough.
charges with the state attorney's office.
Fair enough.
Does that work?
That will work.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not, especially that I'm going to be lied about. No way.
All right.
I didn't deserve that.
But it goes both ways. If the roles were reversed, when we have independent witnesses
They're lying.
to a event that occurred, they're independent witnesses, meaning they weren't involved.
But they're lying.
Okay.
And they work here, and they're not independent, sir. They're very.
They
well
are
connected
independent. They're independent to the situation
to the
because they were
situation,
not involved.
But they're not
in it.
independent to these people and the witnesses.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So I'm going down to the police department right now.
Okay.
So can I sign it down there in front of him?
No, you're going to sign it right here in front of me because
So
this
I
is the
can't
copy.
explain to him. Yeah, I guess I don't care.
So you're going to sign on the bottom where it says violator signature, stating that you've received and you've been noticed that you've been trespassed, and if you are to return, you're subject to arrest, and you have your copy. Okay.
Do you have a card?
We'll give you a card.
You don't have a card right there.
All my
my badge number 184.
Yeah,
all
but
my-
I don't remember these things.
all my information
Do you
is
remember
on
everything?
is on
If
that
I gave you
form.
my number, 166. You gonna remember that?
166.
Whatever. Just thank you for being professional, Mr. Jones.
And when you request for public record, these are also going to be on there.
Let's hope so.
There you go.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're
See you
welcome.
guys down.
218 to 241. He's left the premises. He's stated he'll go down to the PD to speak with you. Okay. So what I need from you, signature right up top here, owner custodian, just because I know he's busy doing his stuff, so we'll have you sign, and then I have a cup just right here above where his signature's at in that open box. Okay. All right, let me give you guys your copy. If he's to return, you call us. I'll have you do a sworn statement stating you wish to pursue charges for trespass or go to jail.
All right.
What we're going to do as well is we're going to we'll have our day shift coming because we got to play in the middle, and his side of the story is you got up, got in his face, did all this yelling, saying you're going to beat his ass, all this other stuff. So what we're going to do is our day shift is going to come in the morning when the director's here, and they're going to review video to see what occurred here in the lobby. Okay. Okay.
All right.
So I've explained to him that. Like I said, he's gone now, and that's pretty much just where it's going to go from there. So if you want to leave a note for whoever's going to be here in the morning, let them know that we're going to come by. The case number is on the form right here, right there. That's the case number in reference to it. You can let them know that Rockledge PD is going to come down to review video of what happened here inside the lobby.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.